Good morning, all of you. In today's class, we will discuss about cholesterol metabolism and lipoproteins. So, in the first topic, cholesterol, we will discuss first. So, we will discuss under these headings. So, introduction chemistry, structure of cholesterol, absorption, metabolism of cholesterol, and cholesterol pool, cellular and liver cholesterol, excretion, and important compound which are synthesized from the cholesterol. So first one, chemistry and introduction. So cholesterol is a Greek word which derived from Greek. So chol means bile, steros means solid, and ol means alcohol. So it is a solid alcohol which is present in the cholesterol. The name, as per the name. Okay. So it is a light yellow crystalline solid which is soluble in chloroform and other fat solvents. So these light yellow crystals are appeared as notched in appearance under microscope. Here you can see this is the structure of cholesterol. This is a cholesterol is a steroid alcohol. So steroid means all the steroids have containing cyclopentanoperhydrophenanthrin ring CPP ring in their structure. So you can see there is a B C D. This is a cyclopentanoperhydrin ring. So A B C these three rings are called as cyclohexane rings, and D ring which is called as cyclopentane ring. So to the D ring at the 17 carbon, 8 carbon side chain is attached. So totally 27 carbon atoms are present in the cholesterol structure, and also one hydroxyl group is present at the third carbon atom, and a double bond which is present at the fifth and in between fifth and sixth carbon. So total 27 carbon atoms are there. So the formula for cholesterol is to C27H46O. Okay. So digestion of cholesterol ester. This is already we discussed in the digestion and absorption of lipids. Just to revision. So cholesterol is usually which is present as cholesterol esters in the food. So it is present like esterified and non-esterified form. Esterified form is cholesterol esters, non-esterified is free cholesterol. So these cholesterol ester which are present in the food, which is about 10 to 15% esterified form. So these are esterified. These esterified cholesterol are hydrolyzed in the intestinal lumen by the enzyme pancreatic cholesterol ester hydrolase. That is cholesterol esterase, which produce free cholesterol and free fatty acids, and then which is transported to the liver by using LDL and by using HDL from peripheral tissues to the liver, and LDL which transport cholesterol from liver to the peripheral tissues. So from intestines to the liver it is transported as miscellaneous formation. Okay, along with chylomicrons. So how it is distributed in different organs like cholesterol pool. Okay, so all nucleated cells of body can synthesize cholesterol. Then these cholesterol esterified with the saturated fatty acid and stored in liver. So for saturation of these cholesterol require enzyme cholesterol ACAT, that is acyl cholesterol acyl transferase, whereas these cholesterol esterified with the PEFA, that is polyunsaturated fatty acid, and excreted through the liver. So this require enzyme LCAT, that is lecithin cholesterol acyl transferase. Okay, so how these cholesterol distributed in our body. So if taking 70 kg man, usually as it 140, 130 to 150 grams is present in 70 kgs of man, which is distributed in brains and nerves 30 grams, muscles 30 grams, adipose tissue 30 grams, skin 20 grams, liver, spleen 10 grams, blood 10 grams, bone marrow 5 grams, and animal tract 3 grams, adrenal gland 2 grams. This is how the cholesterol distributed in various organs. So what are the functions of cholesterol? So this is the cholesterol which is present in the cell membrane. It is a component of cell membrane. So based on this cholesterol and polyunsaturated fatty acids, the fluidity of cell membrane is depend. Okay. So this cholesterol which insulates the nerve fibers and helps in nerve conduction, and also synthesis of bile acids and bile salts. So these bile salts required for the lipid absorption, and also this cholesterol like this steroid ring which is present in the cholesterol, which is required for the synthesis of steroid hormones like glucocorticoids, androgens, estrogens, and also this cholesterol vitamin D3 is synthesized from the 7-dehydrocholesterol. So this one we already discussed in fat soluble vitamins, vitamin D. So esterification of hydroxyl group of cholesterol esterified to the fatty acid to form the cholesterol in our body. So these are the steroid hormones like glucocorticoids, example cortisol, mineralocorticoids like aldosterone, progestins like progesterone, androgens like testosterone, and estrogens like estradiol. These are the main 5 classes of steroid hormones which is synthesized from the cholesterol. This is a cycle how the cholesterol, the different steroid hormones synthesized from the cholesterol. So cholesterol contains 27 carbon atoms, whereas pregnenolone contains 21 carbon atom, then degraded to progesterone, which is contain 21 carbon atoms like glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgens, and estrogen. This is how the different steroid hormones which is synthesized from the cholesterol. So this is the synthesis of vitamin D3 from the 7-dehydrocholesterol. 7-dehydrocholesterol is a intermediate product which is during the cholesterol synthesis. Okay, so this 7-dehydrocholesterol which is present in the skin, when acted upon by the ultraviolet light, it converted to pre-vitamin D3 and then converted to vitamin D3, then it is converted as calcitriol. Okay, so this calcitriol is the active form of vitamin D3, vitamin D. Then, so how the cholesterol is excreted in our body? So diet contains 300 milligrams of and 700 milligrams of cholesterol, which is inside in our body. Total 1000 milligrams, in which 500 milligrams of cholesterol excreted as bile and partially reabsorbed in the intestine. So unabsorbed portion converted in the cholesterol as converted to coprostenol by the intestinal bacteria and excreted. So this is the coprostenol, which is the cholesterol which is present in the feces. So the steroid nucleus of this cholesterol cannot be degraded to carbon dioxide, water. So this steroid nucleus of cholesterol converted to bile acids. So about 500 milligrams of cholesterol converted to bile acid and excreted in the feces. So this is the cholesterol pool in our liver. So dietary cholesterol, which is enter into the intestine and digested by the cholesterol esters and transport to the liver by the chylomicrons and also cholesterol from the extrahepatic tissues which is synthesized from the various tissues, then it will transport to the liver by the HDL, high density lipoprotein. Again we will discuss in next classes. So which will transport to the liver, that's why this HDL called as good cholesterol. Then in liver also de novo cholesterol is synthesized. This will lead to the cholesterol pool in the liver. Then this cholesterol which is used for synthesis of VLDL, that is very low density lipoprotein, one of the lipoprotein, and also free cholesterol. Then it will secreted to the bile which is excreted in through the feces, and also this also convert to the bile salts and bile acids. So these secretion of VLDL, free cholesterol secreted in the bile and also converted to bile acids and bile salts. These are the major route of excretion. So these all together will called as cholesterol pool, which is maintained at 200 milligrams per deciliter. Here you can see so how the cholesterol which is present in the liver, which is may converted to bile acids and which conjugate with glucuronic acid to form bile salts conjugation. Then it will bile salts will enter into the intestine, which is acted on by the intestinal bacteria, and some of them are reabsorbed into the liver. Then it will transport to the, then it will be excreted as unabsorbed in feces. So one of the common problem in liver diseases, cholelithiasis. So the bile salts and phospholipids are responsible for keeping the cholesterol in the bile as soluble state. So without these effect of these bile salts and phospholipids, due to the deficiency of bile salts, and so cholesterol formed as crystals. So like cholesterol crystal which is precipitated in the gallbladder, which is often resulting in cholelithiasis. So cholelithiasis means gallstones. There is a stone formation in the gallbladder. So cholelithiasis may be due to the defective absorption of bile salts from the intestine, and also impaired in liver function and obstruction of biliary tract. So this will complete the cholesterol. So in lipoprotein metabolism we will discuss about other complications associated with the cholesterol metabolism. In next topic we will discuss. Okay, thank you.